take it a little bit higher. She just let me know, but they show no fish. Didn't say you found it, but she's still gonna hold on. Didn't say you found it, but she doesn't.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kamara, and today I am going to be giving you guys a tutorial on how to achieve a soft glam makeup. Basically this is kind of like for beginners or just like this everyday look. This is typically the makeup I always do, so yeah, I decided to just go ahead and film it. So yeah, I'm gonna start by like some of the main things you will probably need before getting started. So first thing, I'll say a good concealer. This is from like Walgreens. A lot of my makeup is a mix of drugstore and like you can go get higher brand, but this is LA Girl Pro Conceal. I've always used this one, I've never changed it, so you can get this one from Walgreens, Walmart. I use Fenty Beauty foundation, but I also like Maybelline Fit Me, but I got this one as a gift, so I've been pretty much using this one. Next, I would say a loose powder and a compact powder. So I use the Fit Me compact matte poreless. I don't really like dewy glossy makeup. I prefer for it to look set, but like I don't know how to explain it, just like a mix of the two. And then I use Laura Mercier loose translucent loose setting powder, and this is translucent honey. Okay, and I did e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and then I use e.l.f. setting spray as well, and then e.l.f. brow lift, and then a blush and highlighter palette, and then mascara or lashes of your choice. I don't really wear lashes too often, like every now and then, but they just tend to make my eyes kind of water, so I prefer to use mascara, but to each his own. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this tutorial. Okay, we're gonna get started. So first you go in with your primer before you do any of the makeup, and I recommend wash your hands and stuff before you put makeup on your face, just to be clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Actually, I'm gonna put it on my hands and then rub it in.
Set the tone when it's just me and you alone, you alone.
And next, I like to go in with my foundation. So now I just take the setting spray, and I always spray my beauty blender. And then I also have I use a beauty blender for my foundation, and then I have like a foundation brush as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start applying. And then typically I take the foundation brush and I just start to like distribute it evenly around my face. That's really why I use the brush first, and then I go in with the beauty blender to obviously blend. Y'all, blending really be kind of taking a minute because you don't want to look crazy, obviously. Alright, so once that's blended to a decent amount, because you're gonna end up putting on your concealer as well, so I'm gonna end up having to blend that too. So I just take this. I probably need to get a new one because I'm almost out. And then I just apply the concealer. I know some people do their brows first and stuff. I do stuff a little bit different because I have fuller eyebrows than like most people, so I don't really fill my eyebrows in too much, but I'll still be able to kind of give you guys a tutorial on how to do that as well. So I apply the concealer under my eyes like this, and then I do a little bit down here, and that just makes it okay. So go in with this beauty blender and just kind of go underneath the eye. And I put my concealer also just a little bit like right here, just because my nose get red, so I always like to fix that. Okay, so after you get done doing all of that blending, now you're going with your loose setting powder. Move this out the way. And usually when this is setting, I do my eyebrows. So yep. So now we're gonna take like a little I don't know what these is called, but like a little powder puff pad, and I just go in and go directly in the spots where I apply like the most makeup. So under the eye and right here. This also helps with that flash, you know, on the makeup. And then just a little bit. Okay. So while that's setting, we're gonna go in with the brow lift, and then I probably need one of these, but this is my eyebrow brush thing, and it just kind of, we just dip it into the brow lift. Okay, there you go, like so. And really the brow lift just kind of helps shape the eyebrow first before you go in with like the eyebrow pencil or whatever like compact you use. So and I typically shape my eyebrows to kind of be like, I don't know how to describe it, but where the point part is kind of like up more, like so. And this will kind of harden. It's made to kind of be hard, so you know. Okay, you're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Frame Set. So this is a little mixed. Also, if y'all mess up on doing your eyebrows, you can always just clean it up with concealer or a Q-tip. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna kind of turn y'all a little bit so you can see, and we're gonna just kind of feel, like I said, I really don't fill my eyebrows in too much just because I already have like full eyebrows, so I just go in the areas that is not as full. And then I just go back over it with my brush like that. Okay. Alright, so after you get done doing that, this is the brush I just kind of wipe off that loose setting powder on. Let me just go around. Okay, so after we do that, this is where I tend to take the compact powder, and I just kind of like to set everything. So take my brush and I just, before I put in my blush and highlighter, okay. Alright, so next now we're going to do our brush and highlighter. I really like blush. I do recommend, like, if you are a lighter skinned person, I would say kind of go for like a pink or darker pink, and then for like the darker skinned girls, usually like orange is fine. Don't go too orange, but it just, like it's different tones you can use when it comes to blush, just depending on your skin type, for it to be like look the best. So I would say try them all. But me personally, I've always liked the darker pink on myself. I'm not really too much into the light pink, but the darker pink on myself. But I would just say try them all to see which one you like the best, and like I would go off of that. But that's just things that I've noticed with friends and stuff like that. So now we're gonna just take a little bit of blush and we apply it kind of up on that cheekbone like that on both sides. This one is like a sparkly kind of blush. This is new actually. Okay, now sometimes the blush can be a lot, so what I tend to do to just like make it all blend, I take my compact powder and I just make sure I put too much. I just make sure I blend it in pretty well so that it's not too much. And then for the highlighter, I really only apply highlighter to my nose and a little bit on my cheeks, but I put it on my nose. And just a little bit along the cheekbone. And then I also take a little bit and I go in the corner of my eyes like this. Alright, so now we're gonna go in with, I use the Maybelline Sky High. This is my ultimate favorite mascara, hands down. It's really good. So now I'm gonna show y'all how to properly put on mascara to make it look like you got on lashes. So what I do is I take it and I like rock it back and forth as I go up like this. And you could also like kind of, if you turn it while you go. Also, I curl my lashes pretty often. If not, y'all, get a lash curler if your lashes is not already kind of flipped up. Curl them first and then do the mascara. Okay. So lastly, if you want to, you can do a lip liner, but this is like on the brown side. I don't have my like lighter lip liner, so I'm just gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth lip gloss because this one matches like the vibe to this. And then now, after we do that, we're just gonna set everything. So let me try it. Okay. So that is our finished look. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. That is the finished tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment them. I can do a whole bunch of recommendations to good products that I have used previously if you cannot find some of the products that I used in this video today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.